In a controversial move that could reshape U.S. higher education policy, President Donald Trump has proposed capping foreign student enrollment at Harvard University to 15%, down from its current level of approximately 27%. Speaking at the White House, Trump claimed that foreign students were occupying seats that should be available to American applicants and emphasized that his desire to, and I quote, put U.S. students first in college admissions. This recommendation is part of a broader effort by Trump to overhaul higher education policies, with particular focus on elite institutions like Harvard. Just a week earlier, he attempted to prevent the university from admitting any foreign students at all. Trump's stance, now gaining traction among some conservative groups, is tied to wider concerns around university governance, campus protests, especially related to Israel's conflict in Gaza, and alleged administrative failures to manage anti-Semitism and maintain institutional accountability on campuses. In parallel, the Trump administration has frozen more than $2.6 billion in federal research funding to Harvard. These funding freezes are being used as leverage to push the university to comply with a set of 6 conditions laid out by the administration. The conditions, not publicly detailed in full, reportedly include changes to oversight, hiring practices, as well as the treatment of international students. Harvard has responded strongly, challenging the administration in court. The university recently secured a temporary court order blocking efforts to completely ban international student enrollment. Currently, about 6,800 students at Harvard, or 27% of the student body, are international, a significant increase from 20% in 2006. When including visiting scholars, fellows, non-degree participants, and their dependents, the total number of international individuals affiliated with Harvard exceeds 10,000. Trump has also revived his push to revoke Harvard's tax-exempt status, criticizing the university's $53 billion endowment. He has proposed diverting federal grant money away from Ivy League institutions to fund trade and vocational schools across America, which he argues better serve American workers. These developments have been closely watched in India, which has become the largest contributor of international students to the United States. In the 2023-24 academic year, over 331,000 Indian students were enrolled in U.S. colleges and universities, a 23% increase from the previous year, according to the Open Doors report on international education. This growth underscores India's critical role in shaping the international student landscape in the United States, with Indian nationals now representing nearly 30% of the total foreign student population. The implications of Trump's proposed policies are especially significant for the approximately 788 Indian students currently studying at Harvard, and for tens of thousands more planning to apply to U.S. institutions in the coming years. The United States has long been the top destination for Indian students due to its globally recognized universities, extensive research infrastructure, and career advancement opportunities. However, recent policy shifts, including visa rule changes, funding freezes, as well as enrollment restrictions, may lead Indian families to reassess their higher education strategy. Concerns about policy volatility and institutional stability are becoming increasingly important considerations for students evaluating study destinations. International students play a crucial role in the American education system, contributing not just to tuition revenues but also to the academic and cultural richness of university campuses. Many public universities in the U.S. rely heavily on international enrollments for financial sustainability. Indian students alone are projected to spend approximately $17.4 billion annually in the U.S., with around $10.1 billion of that amount allocated to academic costs, according to recent industry reports. While the Trump administration's latest actions may appear restrictive, education experts point out that similar measures in the past have often been overturned or modified after legal changes and public outcry. In fact, a federal judge in California has already issued a temporary injunction halting the administration's attempts to strip legal protections from thousands of international students. University administrators and advocacy organizations are also actively working to safeguard international student access. Efforts include legal action, lobbying for policy consistency, and public campaigns to highlight the importance of global academic exchange. Even amid policy uncertainty, U.S. institutions continue to attract top international talent. Proposals from other policymakers to automatically grant green cards to high-achieving foreign graduates signal ongoing recognition of the value international students bring to the U.S. economy as well as innovation ecosystem. The coming months will be pivotal for both students and institutions. With legal battles still unfolding and new student visas being halted indefinitely, the policy landscape around international education in the U.S. remains fluid. Students are being advised to maintain open lines of communication with universities, seek professional immigration guidance, and explore alternative pathways, including other global education destinations if needed. Despite the challenges, many experts remain cautiously optimistic. They argue that while the political environment may create temporary barriers, the long-term appeal of U.S. education remains intact, especially for Indian students who continue to be among the most sought after globally for their academic excellence, adaptability, as well as their contributions to research and innovation. For NDTV, this is Priyanka Deo signing off. Namaste.